really like any spin the bottle game I've ever played.
Oh, it's new rules.
Are you sure?
Absolutely, I read it somewhere. It's your turn.
I gotta kiss you. Okay. Man, what are you?
Dude, that was all you.
Did you play spin the bottle? That was so dope. Let's do that again. Okay. Yeah, let's not. Ow!
Hey, where's our pizza?
There's no pizza coming.
You're probably saying to yourself, the fuck does a guy who puts out a bodybuilding sports magazine know about politics? It's an opinion. You don't have to agree with it. A lot of you will, a lot of you won't. I don't really give a shit. Doesn't matter. It's all good. The thing is, I'm not just some fucking idiot that puts out a fucking stupid bodybuilding magazine and tells dick jokes 3 times a week on Instagram Live when we're doing our, muscle sport media shows on Instagram. I also wrote for a political website for a little while, and I'm also a retired NYPD sergeant. So I have a little something that I think I can bring to the table when it comes to just talking about politics, current events, things along those lines. Pretty much whatever the fuck we want to talk about, we can talk about. You guys can shoot me ideas, and I'll be more than happy to address them in this show. Well, maybe we'll do it weekly. Maybe we'll do it every other show or something. I don't know. We'll see. But basically, it's called USA, Under Systematic Attack. And it's basically my view of basically the country, could also be globally or whatever, has changed really, really drastically, mostly because of term 2 of the Obama administration. Term 1 wasn't great, but term 2, he really, using his quote, he wanted to fundamentally transform the United States.
We are 5 days away from fundamentally transforming the United States of America.
He outdid even himself. He fundamentally transformed the world because we have become bizarro world where it's kind of what used to be the normal pairings, Democrat Party and Jews, Israel, if you will. The Democrat Party is now pro-Palestinian and anti-Jewish, anti-Israel, and the Republicans have kind of befriended the Israelis. Especially growing up in New York and being part of the NYPD, I saw how much political power the Hasidic Jewish communities had. And you know what? I didn't give a fuck. It didn't matter to me. They weren't the ones shooting at me. Trust me. We all know who those people are. Okay, so it didn't bother me that these guys got extra favors and stuff like that and had fucking flooded foot posts, Passover posts all over Williamsburg and shit like that and Borough Park. It didn't bother me one bit. They didn't, for the most part, they were fucking friendly people. They, if it was hot summer's day, they gave us, if they had a store, they gave us a can of soda or shit like that. They weren't fucking, like I said, they weren't the bad guys that we were worried about. For the most part, walking a solo foot post in Bedford-Stuyvesant, if you put me on Lee Avenue in Williamsburg for one night, I was thanking you. Thanks, Sarge. I don't have to get fucking shot at tonight. So it was really, I saw how that really has changed under Obama, and it's because he was a pro-black, pro-Muslim, progressive, liberal, president.
And lest we get on our high horse and think this is unique to some other place, remember that during the Crusades and the Inquisition, people committed terrible deeds in the name of Christ.
you say the term people of color before Obama came in, you're talking about black people. You weren't talking about Spanish people. You weren't talking about Arabs. You weren't talking about Chinese people. Now, everyone but the actual white folks, like European ancestry and Russian ancestry. I will put that in because that's the Caucasoid skull. It originates from the Caucasoid Mountains area, which is Georgia of Russia. So we'll put them in the same thing. So European and partial Asian, that part of Asia, not the Orient. And since when is Oriental? Like saying the Americas, the Orient. Why Orientals is considered a slur? I don't know. I guess I'll have to ask one of my Oriental friends. How's that? But anything other than the white race is considered a person of color now. American Indians. Like I said, anything but this, is a person of color. So that is a drastic change. So basically what I'm saying is the world and the country that I grew up in is vastly different in 52 fucking years than, it was from back then. And not to my liking either. I'm a big Donald Trump supporter. And even with him leading our country as best as he can with all the bullshit, and he steps on his dick sometimes too, and that's okay. We all do. We're human. But with all the bullshit he's had to deal with, he's still been able to go like this and say, fuck you, and we're doing what we got to do, and we're pro-military, pro-law enforcement, all of that stuff like that. Things that you would think we would take for granted. How patriotic did you feel on 9/11? Let me ask you that, if you're old enough to fucking even remember it, okay? I was down at Ground Zero on the pile, okay? So, and I worked in the World Trade Center before I was a cop. So, I have and I was also on standby wearing my fucking riot gear and helmet and all of that stuff, and waiting to go in the 93 bombing. They didn't call our unit, though. We were on standby. We were all standing around waiting with the fucking helmets and everything, and like, okay, let us in so we can go fucking do something here. What the fuck, So I've had a little experience when it comes to, things like that. And I can bring some of that to the table. Argument maybe, or agreement. I don't give a fuck either way. You can write whatever comments you want. You could, call me a douche if you want. Some folks do, and I guess some of them are correct. But also you have to remember, it is definitely a different world than we lived in on September 11, 2001, than we did in 2008, especially in 2012 when Obama was reelected. And then what he has been able to accomplish out of office by turning a progressive, the Democrat Party used to be a liberal party. It's become a socialist, communist, progressive party that is anti-white, anti-establishment, anti-police, anti-military to a certain extent. They haven't really shit on the soldiers yet. But they shit all over cops. They shit over the Border Patrol, obviously. So it's really become it's almost like when the soldiers were returning from Vietnam, how the hippies were spitting on them and calling them baby killers. That's kind of been the situation with the police now. But instead of killing babies, they're killing innocent black people all the time. For no reason whatsoever. The guy shooting back at them didn't deserve to get a bullet in the fucking chest. He should have been just, asked nicely to stop. Don't do that. Don't shoot at us. You might hurt someone. That's what they want. Okay, so that's what USA under systematic attack is going to be about. This is just a brief kind of overview, if you will. And like I said, it's going to all depend on current events. I have a lot to say about the NYPD water incidents, if you will. And I touched base with my old partner from the 6-7 precinct We used to work together in the 80s in the ghetto in the East Flatbush and Brownsville area, and one of these water incidents occurred in Brownsville, appropriately named, mind you. And I said, what would have happened in 6-7 Sector Mike, which was our sector, our radio car, if that happened to us? And it was hashtag Powers of Pain, which was our nickname. And my partner, I won't say his name, I don't know if he wants me to, but it's on Facebook, but whatever, he responded, and it was more of a lol, LOL, but yes, Powers of Pain was repeated in his reply also, and there was the obvious reasons why that was the nickname of our two-man team. We weren't Batman and Robin, you know, but we were very effective in enforcing the law in the ghettos of Brooklyn. Forward to it, but we will be showing it on the weekly flagship variety program as MSTV, and I'll throw a few up on their own because it's clickbait. The titles of these will be clickbait. Yes, this is a money-making operation. I'm not doing this for fucking charity or for entertainment purposes only. I want dollars. College bills.
Hey guys, it's Cheyenne Hacker, aka Guns and Weights on Instagram, and you're watching Muscle Sport TV.
How you doing? My name is John Sikoris, and this is Sharice Sikoris, and we're the owners of Titan Medical Center.
Cassandra Floyd at the Muscle Pinups booth, looking gorgeous as usual. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Now, I'm not familiar with this superhero.
I am the Black Widow, Civil War Black Widow.
The Black Widow. Okay, see, I'm not up on some of that newer stuff.
Right.
Every year, you guys have different costumes.
We do.
It's really fun. You really put a lot of effort and time into this shit. I love it. I think it's great. Tell them where they can find you online, and go ahead, plug away.
On Instagram, I am FBB Floyd, and Facebook, it's under Cassandra Floyd.
Cassandra Floyd right here at the Muscle Pinups booth, 2019 Arnold Expo.
Jay Masters here, DelrayMisfitsGear.com. The new t-shirts are in, and the website is live. So go get you a Delray Misfits t-shirt and the brand new Bedroom Bully semi-truck t-shirt in Michigan, maize and blue. It's fucking awesome.
And it would not be the fucking family without the maidens in tow. Right here at our own booth, LA Fit Expo. Who the fuck let us have a booth? All right, you know them, but I'm going to let them say their names anyway.
Kim Haynes, Fit Ass.
Ink Jesse.
For obvious reasons, Ink Jesse, and Fit Ass for obvious reasons. Now, come to our booth. By the time you see this is going to be on YouTube, but we're going to have the booth at other expos, so If you're missing this one, you're a fucking jerk off, first of all. Second of all, it's going to make you want to come to the next expo we're at, and you're going to come to our booth. So
Making her professional MMA debut, a self-described brawler, and fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Gypsy Top Shelf Bay. It's the reigning LFC European champion, Jolene the Valkyrie Hex.
Wow. Madness to start the night here at Independence Day.
Does not look like Coach Hader is happy there. Good job coming out midsection.
Impressive start there. Gypsy Bay now on the run. Jolene Hex in control.
Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Agatha Cannibal Carter. And her opponent in the corner to my left, representing the black team and fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Bella Ing.
Bella Ing, the trained boxer, but she's the one that shoots in for the big takedown. Lifts in the air and looking for the slam. Ooh, dumped her into the turnbuckle there. Now in side control.
By order of the Sheriff of Clark County, Mr. Leon Hader is hereby forbidden from coming within 20 feet of Ms. Tomiko Tajima. Failure to abide by this ruling will result in possible criminal charges and incarceration. Okay. Security's already in the ring. I mean, it's legit, man. That, I don't think that's funny. Come on, man! Representing the pink team with a professional record of 4 wins and 3 losses. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lauren the Animal Bulldog! And her opponent in the corner to my left, weighing in at 150 pounds and fighting out of El Paso, Texas, Jesse El Toro Santos! Representing the pink team with a professional record of 15 wins and 6 losses, Shay Root Fox fighting out of Monterrey, Mexico. She is a former LFC champion, Monica Flowerbomb Garcia.
Oh no! Kicked her out of the ring! Oh my goodness! Referee Sean Hackett has lost complete control of what's going on in here. Illegal elbow, it seems. Busted the nose open of Monica Garcia. She comes back with a kick, knocks Shea Mazzato clean out of the ring.
Somaderm Gel, a cutting-edge scientific breakthrough utilizing the power of HGH. When taking hormones orally, pills and sprays lose a majority of their potency in the mouth and gut, rendering those products ineffective. And injectable forms of HGH are not only invasive and expensive, but they have the potential to cause serious side effects. Luckily, Somaderm Gel is a low-dose, transdermal form, which has been formulated to slowly elevate HGH levels in the body. Somaderm Gel, the ageless standard.
This is Robert Frank, 615, and you're watching Muscle Sport TV, the most jacked and tan show on the fucking internet.
Hi, my name is Cheryl Spangler, IFBB Pro Bikini and D4 athlete, and you are watching Muscle Sport TV.
It may be the 11th hour here at the LA Fit Expo, but we have more interviews for you right here at the Muscle Sport Media booth. OldSchoolIron.com presents our coverage of the LA Fit Expo all weekend. And we are being joined right now by Country Crush sponsored athlete Derek Smith. Let me get my ladder.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here, man. At the LA Fit Expo. This arm wrestling event has been going awesome. I'm here representing Country Crush, doing the best we can, trying to promote and show everybody how strong these wrists can really get.
How did you do this weekend over at the, like you said, all weekend long, you guys have been breaking your fucking ass both days. How did you do personally?
I ended up placing fourth left-handed in this tournament. I had a bad right-handed event. My right hand's not really up to par right now. This is one of the biggest left-handed events in the country, if not the top left-handed event in the country this year. A lot of super heavyweights, top guys out here, and I was able to hang. The wrist held up pretty well. Actually, a lot of it comes from the Country Crush. I work it day in, day out with that, so it held up with all these top super heavyweights.
Excellent. And also, you want to plug your team that you're with?
Yeah, my team is Alpha Empire. We're based out of the Inland Empire in Southern California. We have a big group, about 50 people, men, women, children, novice, amateurs, pros. We got a whole mixture of people. We're training every day or every Sunday down here in Southern California.
And what about personally, your social media? You want to plug any of your pages?
Yeah. I got an Instagram going at AW Derek, DEREK, arm wrestling Derek. I got a lot of arm wrestling stuff on there, so I post all my videos, my pictures, and all that stuff of just the sport on there. Also, you can follow the team on Facebook, which is Alpha Empire Arm Wrestling Team. We have a couple different Facebook pages going on. Also, if you want to follow me on Facebook, I got an athlete page on there. Derek Smith is my name.
Arm wrestler Derek Smith right here at the LA Fit Expo.